from all this bullshit we're being raised in this life because they told us we was black when we really the Israelites. And I don't wanna be no plug, that's all they talking about. I don't wanna be no thug, that's all they talking about. I don't wanna be no hitter, that's all they talking about.
Zach, what's going on with sis?
She's from France.
From France?
France.
How you doing, sis? What's going on with you?
Great, I'm doing great.
You just visiting out here? You going to school here now?
No, I'm going to school now here.
Okay, from France over here?
Yeah.
Dang, what made you make that choice?
I do sports,
Okay, what you do?
swimming.
Swimming. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And you believe in God?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What is your ethnicity, sis?
Okay, so my mom is from Greece and my dad is from Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. And how would you wind up in France?
I mean, they both went to France and they met there.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. So
They speak French in Cameroon, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
It was a colony of theirs, that's why.
So what would that be?
I don't know.
Cameroon be Levi?
Could be Jew.
Yeah.
Okay. What here? Okay, sis. So, do they teach you over there? You grew up in France,
Yeah,
so do they teach you in France about the history in America?
a little bit.
So, what do you know about your people in United States? How they were treated here?
What do you mean by that?
Like, for example, right, West Africa, right?
Yeah.
What is the history of West Africa and United States,
Oh, I wouldn't know that.
right? How did African Americans get to America?
Oh, I mean, that's like, I don't know how to say it in English, but like colonizers and things.
Yeah,
like
of
that.
course,
Yeah,
of course.
colonization, yeah, things
Of course, the same reason how if they do speak French in Cameroon, why would they speak French?
Why do they speak French? Yeah,
Exactly. So here's the thing, right? You believe in God, right? What do you think God thinks about all this? About colonization, about the people who are supposed to be showing us God, Christians, right?
Yeah.
But they're doing all these things to our people,
Of course, I don't think he would agree with it. I
right?
know they went there in the name of Jesus, but I just don't think that's not valid.
Okay. Would you still say though that Christianity is good for our people though?
Oh, I think it is, but definitely not in that way. They just interpreted it wrong, I guess, and used it for like their own
Right.
ambitions and
So
things
what
like
what
that.
would be the proper way? What should a real Christian look like then?
Oh, how could I say that? I mean, it's someone who helps others. Someone really nice and open to other people, I would say, and not treating them as inferior. You know,
Inferior, okay.
Everybody's comes from the same place.
Okay. So what about this though? Does God see certain people as inferior?
Who? I'm sorry.
Does God see certain people as inferior?
No, I don't.
No,
I don't.
everybody's the same,
Yeah.
right? Have you
me,
read the
yeah.
Bible yourself?
I have, yeah, in French, obviously, but
In French? Okay, well, maybe it changes something, you know. But here's the thing: the old translations, the old manuscripts don't change, right? The Hebrew will still say the same thing, right? Let me show you a verse. You get Deuteronomy 28, right? So, are you familiar with Israelites in the Bible?
that would be
Right, like Moses,
Yeah,
Jesus,
oh,
an
yeah,
Israelite,
okay. I'm
right?
just trying to translate as I go. So.
Okay. Let's see how God feels about them then, right? Because the book is about them, right? The
Yeah.
Israelites. Okay, let's see what it's about. Just one.
Deuteronomy 28:1.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna read it in the NLT for you can.
Right. Is there an English translation you prefer? Or just French? That's the one you go to.
Whatever. I can try
Okay,
to
perfect.
understand, I guess.
Check this out.
Deuteronomy 28:1 in NLT. If you fully obey the Lord your God
Uh-huh.
and carefully keep His commandments
So he's talking to the Israelites. He's saying, if you obey these commandments, what?
that I am giving you today,
Uh-huh.
the Lord will set you high above all the nations of the world.
So if the Israelites obey God's commandments, God is saying, I'm going to put you above everybody.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what would that mean for everybody else? Are they the
They're-
same?
No.
Of course.
But they do start the same, and they do have the opportunity to be. I mean, I don't know how to explain this.
Because see, this is the thing. This is just for the Israelites, correct? If you remember the story in Egypt, right? Do you remember the plagues in Egypt? Right? What was that last one that was like, okay, I'm going to let Moses and his people go serve their God? Do you remember what God did to the Egyptians? He killed their firstborn son.
Man and beast.
Man and beast from the land, right? He said, I love my people so much, I'm going to do this to these people so that they're forcibly going to let my people go and worship me, right? If we're all the same, why did God do that to these people then? Right? For example, it's like saying this, right? If one day, Lord willing, when you do have children, right, somebody kidnaps your children, right? And you, the mom, you know, I know we've seen plenty of movies like this, right? The mom goes in there, I'm gonna free my kid from there. You don't care about that kidnapper. You care about your baby, right? And that's how God sees Israel. This is my baby, right? And how many people have done atrocities to Israel? The actual Israelites. I'm not talking about those people, blonde hair, blue eyes in Israel today. We're talking about the real Israelites. We're talking about Black, Latino, Native Americans. We're saying you are an Israelite, right? That is your history.
You know, brothers and sisters scattered through the world too.
Just the same way how there's so-called Black people in France.
Yeah.
There's so-called what you would call Black people or melanated people like that in Japan.
Yeah.
Even in Japan out there. You know what I mean? There's the Ainu people out there in Japan. Our people are scattered everywhere. But this is how God feels about you, sis. This is what we want to leave you feeling. That you are a princess according to this Bible, right? You're chosen. You're above everybody. And as having this in your lineage, a gift from God, there's duties that are required of you, right? So when I ask you, what should a real Christian do or be like? Your textbook, your handbook, your guideline is all right here, right? Which is keeping the commandments of God, and our people don't know what they are. And be Christ-like, be a real Christian, right? Because Christ didn't sin, so we got to be like Christ, right? For example, if I were to ask you, how many commandments are there? What would you say, sis?
It's commandments, commandement. I would know. I just don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay. If I lose you at any point, let me know. So
yeah,
you
I've
could.
been a bit lost. I'm a little bit tired, but
Okay.
yeah.
So you understand what I'm saying when I say that you are a real Israelite, a blood descendant from the man Israel?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What tribe you from in Cameroon?
I'm
Or your
sorry.
dad? What tribe your dad from Cameroon?
He's from Fumban.
What is it?
He's Bamileke.
How do you spell that?
B-A-L-I... No. I'm sorry. B-A-M-I-L-I-K-A.
B-A-M-I-L-K-A?
Yeah.
You said B-A-M as in Mary?
I'm sorry.
What'd you say? B-A-M?
B-A-M-I-L-I-K-E. Oh, I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I'm so tired.
Bamileke?
Yeah.
I found them.
In Cameroon, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah.
So there are about 90 different ethnic groups in the Cameroon.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, in the Western High Plateau.
Okay. Do you still speak some of that dialect at all?
I don't. I speak Greek from my mom's side. That's where I got my more sense.
Can you read it?
Yeah. Greek?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried reading the New Testament in Greek?
Oh, no.
No?
Interesting. No, it's probably a different type of Greek.
Yeah, I
a
think it's
different
old Greek. It's not modern Greek. I speak modern Greek. Yeah.
Okay.
It's called like Korean Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
yeah.
So what's your first language then?
It's French.
Okay, French. Okay,
Right.
English is your
French
third
and
language.
then English is third language.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I don't catch
No,
it.
you're
That's
good.
it. That's
You're
all
good.
good.
Yeah.
So you swim for Cal though.
I do, yeah, I do.
I'm gonna check your stats.
Oh, great.
What's your name though?
My name is Mary.
Mary.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna head out because I have practice tomorrow, but it was
Okay,
great
okay,
talking
cool.
to you. I will
But
check out your...
know that you're a chosen people on here, right? You're a true princess out here on earth. All right, sis? Take it easy.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Of course. I want to ask who are the best swimmers in your team? I mean, who's leading in your team? Because we the salt of the earth, man.
It says that during the transatlantic slave trade, the Bamileke, I don't know how to pronounce them, these people, right? They're from Cameroon, primarily from the Cameroon region of Africa, were mostly sent to the Americas, specifically to the Caribbean and the southern United States, with a large portion arriving in Port Virginia due to the significant slave trade activity in the region at that time. This is because the major slave trading port for the area was located in Douala, Cameroon, which facilitated their capture and transportation across the Atlantic. The key points about these Bamileke slaves, the origin of the people primarily resided in the area of Douala, Cameroon, trading posts. Those slaves were taken from the port of Bimbia near Douala, and the destination, the majority of the slaves were transported to the Americas, with a significant number ending up in South, in American South, particularly Virginia.